everyone, welcome to the Disneyland Resort. We're here this weekend to celebrate happy at the Disneyland 70th anniversary. We're going to do everything that we can possibly do that has a big old 70 on it. We're going to see the shows, all the new entertainment, as much dining as possible, pretty much everything that we can do to celebrate Disneyland's birthday. Come along with us. My name's Jake.
I'm Georgia.
We're going to have a great day. And that was the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade, which runs down Main Street twice daily. It was a lot of fun, a lot of characters, just good vibes. Celebrate happy.
And the Jonas Brothers.
And the Jonas Brothers. They weren't there, but it's their song. The next stop on our 70th adventure is right behind me at the Main Street Opera House. This is Walt Disney, A Magical Life show. It's featuring a animatronic of Walt Disney, and quite frankly, this is pretty much the reason why we're at Disneyland this weekend. If you've been following the channel for a while, or if you're interested, we are avid fans of Walt Disney. Earlier this year, we took a tour of the Walt Disney Studios and actually got to go into Walt's original office in the studio. When we were in Disneyland in January, went into Walt's apartment on Main Street right here, just across the street. We also went to San Francisco to the Walt Disney Family Museum. So without further ado, let's go and see Mr. Disney himself. This is a lot of what we were actually able to see at the Walt Disney Family Museum that is on loan to Disneyland from the museum in San Francisco. And it looks very similar to the apartment that we saw in January.
So speaking of the Walt Disney apartment tour, we actually stood right about here where Lillian Disney is sat with one of their grandchildren and had a photo taken in Walt's apartment. And we also got to enjoy a cookie and a beverage on Walt's private patio that overlooks the entrance of Disneyland.
They say that Hollywood is a town built on dreams, and one of its greatest dreamers was Walt Disney.
There's enough land here to hold all of the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine.
Well, my greatest reward, I think, is that I've been able to build this wonderful organization, and also to have the public appreciate and accept what I've done all these years. You know, I was stumped one day when the little boy asked, "Do you draw Mickey Mouse?" And I had to admit I do not draw anymore. But I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mouse.
What did you think of that?
I honestly really loved it.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was great. I think the start of it was the show that they have at Hollywood Studios in Florida.
Oh.
For One Man's Dream, but this time narrated by Bob Iger instead of Julie Andrews, I believe it is.
Yeah.
So that was a nice way to kind of intro it and teach you a little bit about Walt's life.
A lot of the footage and the audio that we saw in the show as well is also everything that you can see at the Disney Family Museum.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching those videos and hearing the recordings while we were there.
Honestly, the whole thing was put together so nicely. The gallery at the start, the animatronic was so lifelike.
It takes a step forward, it sits back down on the desk, like it's so
impressive.
Human. It's kind of weird, but it's so impressive.
All the audio is his own words, his own voice. They've cleaned up the audio, they've used different pieces from interviews to put the story together.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so we've got the 70th celebration churro. It is a regular churro dipped in ube sugar, drizzled with blue raspberry icing and topped with some colourful sprinkles. I can already feel the sugar crash from this. Okay. I love waving at people. I mean, it's good. It's very sweet. I feel like the ube cuts the sweet a little bit from the blue raspberry and the item and the sprinkles and the sugar. Pretty good. It's a good treat. I definitely couldn't eat like both of these on my own. I think I'd throw up. My fingers are already dyed blue, and apparently so is my mouth. We got this at the churro stand just outside of Golden Horseshoe in Frontierland, but I do believe you can just get it any churro stand. So out of 70, I'd give it a 20. It wasn't awful, but I don't need another one. Okay, so we've come down to Tiana's Palace to try the new Celebration Beignet. It is, again, bright blue. I already know this is going to stain my entire mouth blue. Okay, so this is a beignet stuffed with raspberry mousse, and it has the blue icing sugar and the sprinkles on top. Yeah, it tastes like just a regular like raspberry donut, but more inconvenient because now my mouth's blue. Out of 70, I would give this probably, I want to be nice, 15. Like the churro had more flavor. This literally just tastes like sugar, and the beignet's a little dry and chewy.
In my opinion, the churro was worse than this. I prefer this a little bit better. I think if you got more of the raspberry, if you got more of the pink kind of mixed in there with the blue, it does make it a little bit better. I would probably give it more of like 25 to 30 if it's out of 70. We found ourselves at a trusty trash can ahead of the Better Together parade, and we've got ourselves a little drink booze before the show starts.
We've got 2 celebration cocktails here from the Hollywood Lounge.
Yeah.
Apparently these are pretty popular on TikTok, so says the cast member. I'm not sure how strong it's going to be just because it was pre-mixed in one of those jug things, but it does have tequila, rum, and vodka in it.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
Mine just tastes sweet. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yours like tastes mine.
Oh, yours is very Sprite.
Yeah.
We can swap.
Which is why I don't trust pre-mixed.
I would give this one 50 out of 70.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because it does genuinely taste nice. If it was a mocktail, I'd believe that too.
I'd go 38. I feel like 35 is too harsh after trying yours, but it doesn't quite hit 40
Fair enough.
because I had mine.
We've claimed our spots, we've grabbed a drink, and we're ready to take in everything the Better Together Pixar Parade has to offer over here at DCA. Back for the second year in a row after it was here for Pixar Fest last year, we've got it back again for the 70th anniversary.
Get ready, everyone! It's time to celebrate friendship and beyond!
And that was the Better Together Pixar Pals Parade.
Yes, it was.
What did you think?
I thought it was really cute.
It was great.
Fun, yeah.
I have been listening to the soundtrack since last year because I'm that kind of Disney adult, and honestly, hearing it in real life at the park, 10 out of 10.
It's nice to see like the characters that you don't typically see in the parks or the parades, like Luca.
Yeah, we love a Luca.
Yeah, and Four Town.
And Panda May. Next on the 70th agenda, we're going to be heading to Toy Story Midway Mania because they've added a little bit of a 70th celebration twist to the game. So they've added stickers to some of the targets throughout the ride. It looks super cute. Let's go give it a go and see who wins. Hey Georgia, who's going to win?
Not me.
You do well on this.
I do okay.
Let's see.
I get tired and then I give up.
I don't know if we get 70 points for hitting the 70 stickers, so I guess we'll find that out.
sounds pretty good. In fact, that's just the right spirit. Songwriters Dick and Bob Sherman of the Walt Disney Studio.
So we just finished up at the Main Street Cinema. We saw the brand new show, So Much That We Share, which is a tribute to the Sherman brothers. The two brothers wrote countless Disney classics, and this was a beautiful celebration of their work. So meaningful, super lovely, and they both get represented in there, especially now that both of them are passed away. This is a really nice tribute right here on Main Street. So next up we're heading to It's a Small World, where the finale scene has had new lyrics added to it in a brand new final verse written by Richard Sherman. Just before his passing, he wrote a new finale and they've released it on the ride for the 70th anniversary.
It's a small world. For your safety. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos.
Well, that was very cute.
That was really cute.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it was really cute. Nice little addition.
In a Tapestry of Happiness.
As I say, we're just getting started.
We've made our way over this way, so It's a Small World, to watch the Tapestry of Happiness. It was probably the cutest show I think I've ever seen. All Disneyland inspired, projected on there. They had Walt's voice in it too, so it was just, it was wonderful. Tingles, goosebumps.
Hard to know just where it starts, how it grows. The magic that we call love, it's the stardust that we symbolize. It's the flight of the butterflies, and we see it's wondrous. Dreams come true.
So as you saw, we were able to enjoy Wondrous Journeys, not from a great perspective, I will give it that. We tried our very best. We circled the park almost twice just to try and get a good spot, and we got as good as we could get. We could kind of see the projections, but we could see the fireworks. We could kind of see the guys flying past, the Blue Fairy and Baymax. Blurry, I know that much. Wondrous Journeys is also one of the reasons that we came back for the 70th, so it was very lovely to see it with the music and the feels and everything in between. Next up, we're going to be enjoying Paint the Night, which has come back for the 70th anniversary. We're super excited to see that. Georgia got a glimpse of it before, and I can't wait for her to see it, especially the finale float. So we've moved locations for Paint the Night. We hope this is better, but the bop has started. I'm so excited. Did you enjoy Paint the Night?
I did. I really enjoyed Paint the Night. I thought it was very, very impressive. It was so weird being so close to the floats because it just shows how like huge they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of lights.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked it.
Definitely a good successor to the Main Street Electrical Parade. Not that anyone can replace it.
Never.
We're yet to see Disney's Starlight at Magic Kingdom, which has just launched. So I guess we'll get to judge that one too at some point soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. Let's see how it measures up.
Last but certainly not least, for the 70th celebration, we're going to be watching World of Colour Happiness right here in Disney California Adventure. We absolutely love World of Colour. The original's my favourite. World of Colour 1 was great. I'm hoping that this one's even better.
Alright, raise the mountains. Light the lights. It's time to get things started with the...
Pre-show safety announcements. Legally compliant.
In just a few more minutes, it begins. World of Colour.
You know this lagoon has 1,200 fountains? Talk about a multi-faceted show! And waka waka!
Experience Disney.
I forgot they had the Muppets pre-show. That was fun. We're already wet just from that, so this should be fun. Well everyone, that brings us to the end of the video and the end of our night, the end of our weekend. We have somehow managed to do 2 days, rope drop to park close. Probably regret this week. But we hope you've been inspired to maybe come down to the 70th celebrations. We hope you've enjoyed watching the video. We would like to invite you to please consider liking and subscribing.
My favourite thing from the 70th is that they brought back Wondrous Journeys.
Yeah.
Pretty much just all the shows.
Yeah, if you'd be interested, we have also made a video about the 70th celebration food, as well as a comparison video between DCA and Disneyland if you're deciding which one you maybe want to go for.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Animatronic of Walt Disney himself.
Are you doing infinity?
What? No, I'm not.
Move the candle. Stick it up. Never mind.
If you got more of the raspberry, what was it? Raspberry. If you got more of the pink. At least you won a cat. That was very cute. Oh, never mind, it's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Richard.
Could you hear his voice?
He wasn't singing it, I don't think.
Man singing there.
I don't know. And that's the end.